Number 2. Again, it's Indonesia against China, and the Indonesian lady trying to do what the Chinese man achieved.
Service over, love 2.
Trying to balance things, and she'll have a lot of support from way, way away from Wembley. Here's Huang Hua. Untroubled in her semi-finals, she didn't drop a point.
Service over to love.
These two, the rising young stars of ladies badminton. Huang Hua, 20 years of age, and Susi Susanti, only 19.
Service over, love 2.
Both girls lovely movers. That one just too long.
A lot of effort from the Chinese girl to get the service. The link between these two, really, of 1989. Susanti was the runner-up here, and Huang Hua was the runner-up in the World Championships to the same lady, Li Lingwei, who's now retired from the game. Yes, indeed.
Susie well round her head, got the backhand on the net. Lovely control.
She watched it well, but one linesman was unsighted.
It was in.
The umpire confirming the call of the other linesman that it was in. The umpire is Val Andrews of Surrey. Incidentally, the service judge is Alistair Wilson from Scotland.
Service over, love 3.
Although both of these girls lost major titles last year to Li Lingwei, it's interesting that in the Istora Senayan, the big badminton hall in Jakarta, on 2 occasions last year, Huang Hua beat Susi Susanti on her home court, you might say.
Service over, 3 love.
Chinese girl at full stretch from the clear.
And she looks up at the heavens.
Service over, love
After
3.
such lovely play at the net, it seemed almost a crime to put that up.
Service over, 3 love.
Susi Susanti started well, using the angles. She keeping Huang Hua on the move.
Remarkable reach, and it was so tight on the net it forced the error from the Chinese girl.
4 love.
Watch the control, that one hit the tape. Susie just got it back, and the clear just out.
Love.
Again, lovely control all over the court, full stretch, and she keeps control of the drop shot. Lovely play.
6 love in the opening game.
Service over, love 6.
She played the cross court. Again, this one crawled just over the tape. And even Susi Susanti can't control that one.
Huang Hua's 5th chance to take a point. And that she has done. And deservedly so.
1-6.
Just a fine margin between the two. Chinese guard has been playing well, but this guard has been playing better.
Another good drop shot on the net. Tight. Miss Susanti just losing her touch there slightly.
She take her eye off that.
Yes, she played the straight drop into the corner and was quite a long way away from that.
And a few mistakes suddenly coming from the Indonesian girls' racket.
4-6.
This girl becoming the heroine of Indonesian badminton last year when she won a vital ladies singles match effectively to win the Sudirman Cup for the host country.
That's well in.
5-6.
Huang Hua right in the middle of the court.
5 straight points on the Chinese. Lovely. Cross court with such rhythm.
6-5.
It was a good serve and a better reply.
Keeps the Indonesian in front.
Service over 5-6.
Both girls using the full court. Susie again trying that cross court from way below the level of the net. It's a hard one to control. Spectacular when it works, but there's a risk.
And she can sometimes get into a rhythm of wanting to play so much cross court. That's on the line, a misjudgment by Huang Hua.
Service over 6-5.
Clear from Miss Susanti. Misjudgment from Huang Hua.
Well out.
7-5.
Chinese girl at full stretch on her backhand, then has to go round her head. Missed the smash. Oh, well up.
Eight, 5.
3-point lead and 3 points away from taking the opening game. Asked a little bit much of herself then.
9-5.
Yes, that was ambitious. Long stretch round her head for that cross court.
Just long.
10, game point 5.
Here's the first game point. A little bit
Service over 5-10.
loose on both sides. First one the Chinese played there. That was pushed well out.
Six, 10.
Shuttle lost among the photographers. Susanti waits. Too much.
7-10.
That one seemed to float. I thought it was going to be in for quite a long time. There it goes, just out. It wasn't a great smash from Huang Hua. She mishit it. Susie was ahead of the defensive shot, but it was going to be cross court again. Well-controlled drop shot from Huang Hua on her backhand.
And even the voice of the umpire suggesting the drama of this pullback by the Chinese girl. 4 straight points, just a point adrift now. And Susanti refused the opportunity of respite.
Frantic defence from Miss Susanti.
Are you setting? Setting 2 points. love all.
Chinese at one stage was down love 6. She was down 5-10. And they're now setting to 2 points. That's one of them.
1 game point, love.
So the second game point of this opening game. First to the Chinese girl. Well out.
And patiently played by Susi Susanti.
Love 1.
Straight up and down that forehand side. Cross court out from Huang Hua.
On the line. Brings Susanti to her second game point.
1 game point, all.
Forced the defensive shot over Huang Hua's head. Called just in.
It's been a very mixed performance by Susanti. At 10-5 she was cruising. The chance to take the opening game. Just too long. And Susanti, there was a small smile came across her face.
1 all.
So we're back to game point for the Chinese girl. Her second.
Service over, 1 all.
Every point is a game point. A third for Susanti. That's out, that's well out. And Susanti, barely a flicker across her face this time, as her opponent finally presents her with the first game. But certainly her own failings meant that the Indonesian had to do it the hard way. 12-11 gives her the 1 game advantage.
And Kitty Godfrey, former Wimbledon and All-England badminton champion, watching these young stars from the East, I'm sure with some appreciation.
Second game.
But equally, I think she might say to Susanti, when you're ahead is not the time to relax.
Love all. Quiet, please. Love all. Play.
Susanti gets the second game underway. And the Chinese girl,
1
Huang
love.
Hua, starts it as she ended the first. Or reached. The crowd getting involved as Susanti finds her touch again. Started well in the opening game, took the first 6 points, then rather lost her way. of Indonesian support here.
3 love.
Yes, it was all a little bit quiet earlier on. I couldn't believe that we wouldn't have some Indonesian supporters here in Wembley this afternoon.
Cat-like pounce.
4 love.
She read that one very well.
Repeat of the opening game.
6 love.
Being totally outmaneuvered now, the Chinese girl. Opponent
7
is toying with her. Everything the Chinese girl tries is not
8
working.
love.
Stands 3 points from defeat. Beautifully done. The title beckons and they've waited a long time for it.
9
Miss Susanti,
love.
the 19-year-old from Tasikmalaya, could become the first ever Indonesian ladies singles champion at the All-England Championships.
Back on court.
And no sympathy from the umpire to Huang Hua. It's out. It's match point.
10 match
Had
point.
2 game
love.
points with the Chinese. Susanti took the first game on her 3rd game point. Here is her first match point. It's just too long. By a whisker.
Service over, love 10.
Now, Huang Hua starting from an even worse position than she started to play in the opening game. Not taking her opportunity.
Service over, 10 love.
Match point number 2.
Service over, love 10.
Just on the tape, Susi Susanti, last year's runner-up. Very close to a great moment.
Chinese girl avoids the whitewash, and the crowd seem to be pleased about that.
1-10. Service over, 10-1.
3 attempts to take the first game, her 3rd attempt to take the match. It's out, and the title goes to Indonesia at long last. Susi Susanti, they call her Srikandi in Indonesia, after a mythical heroine, now becomes an actual heroine in the world of badminton in Indonesia, where the sport is so important.
12-11, 11-1.
Last point. Cross court from Huang Hua. Cross court again. It just goes out and up go the arms. There she is. First ever Indonesian winner. She got close last year. She lost in the final. The last Indonesian finalist way back in 1980, when Veerawati Fajrin lost to Lena Koppen of Denmark. They have been a leading ladies' nation in world badminton for many years, and this young lady will be very happy indeed.
Hidden from view behind the second row forwards.
And the presentation party, joined for this final by the chairman of the Badminton Association of England, Graham Axford.
Male hope. The lady comes up with the goods. No disrespect to Supriyanto, who did his level best, but played somebody who on the day
runner-up last year, champion this,
bordered on the genius.
the All-England ladies singles champion 1990 from Indonesia, Susi Susanti.
Susi Susanti in the spotlight. This is where she's put her country. And she receives her trophy from Mr. Graham Axford, the chairman of the Badminton Association of England.
And a cheque for $6,500 presented by Minoru Yoneyama, the president of Yonex. Susi Susanti.
It's a nice smile. It flickered occasionally during the match. It's in full beam now. And then the rather shy look.
And the runner-up from China, Huang Hua.
She had a chance at the end of the first game when it reached game point all. But
And
for
had
the
a cheque
moment, she
for
didn't take that chance.
$4,625.
The title was fast disappearing.
Runner-up, Huang Hua, champion 1990, Susi Susanti.
And as these two girls stand on the rostrum and Susi raises her hands high, I am certain her thoughts move forward to Barcelona in 1992. These two young girls must